Alright, this is a tutorial video on how to make a spinner device, something simple and cheap to do your own designs on disc golf discs. These are some that I've done before. This first one was just a plain white Discraft Pulse, and I got the blue and the red on there. Obviously it was just a plain white, but I added a little something to it. I tend to like it. This is a Discraft Force. Same thing, it was just the plain color, and I put a few colors on the spin and let it sit for about 15 hours or so. It's up to you. The longer you wait, the deeper it'll set, up to a certain point. This is a blue disc that I put blue dye on, so it really doesn't show up that much, but it's a little bit. And these are some standard dyes that I did, which just contact paper and RIT dye on a stovetop type of thing. And there's a couple videos on YouTube of a guy doing this with his buddy. That's how I got most of the information. That and DGcoursereview.com is a very good website. Check it out, some good people there. But these are all done with contact paper and RIT dye and just an X-Acto knife to cut it out. I like that one. Superman. Those two are both Valkyries. This is my Stalker. That was all yellow. Let's see. Spent a lot of time on that one. It's a good disc. This is a Innova Champion Viking. As you can see, I turned it into a Packer. It's like my Brett Favre disc. Technically, it's the Viking, but really, come on. And this disc here I actually got from somebody I traded to him, so I didn't get to do this one, but I like it too much to not show it, so that's cool. And this one here, Star Sidewinder, is first I did the stencil, the snake, put it on there and dyed it black, and then I put it face down with the saran wrap method, which you can also read about. Those are most of my dyes right there. This guy's giving it a thumbs up. And right now I'm thinking about dyeing this zone here. It's an ESP Discraft zone, and the ESP plastic seems to hold the dye the best when it comes to the spin. So I'm going to try that one. Now here's the device. The device. It's actually just a box fan. So this is the back of just a normal standard box fan. $15 at most stores. What I did is I took off the front plate of it, that thing right there, there's my bag, and I replaced that with a cardboard thing and cut a hole out in the middle right here. So that was just set up with the cardboard there. I cut it to the shape of the fan and, you know, put way too much tape on it. So I put a bunch of tape on, and actually I kind of made these separately. These were separate sheets that I cut to a decent amount of size and made a little barrier for it so that stuff wouldn't go splattering. And it actually works very well. Nothing is spilt or gotten anywhere. And it really only stays about this high when it's spinning anyways. For the center part, I actually took, this is the duct tape roll, because it had a thick kind of a frame and circular thing, and I stuck it in there and put a whole bunch of tape on it and some cardboard, so it's kind of like a firm top, flat surface. And I just put a little roll of tape on there and put the disc right on there. So when I'm doing that, I can flick this guy on, and it spins just like that. And as the disc is spinning, I can just slowly squeeze out some of this kind of stuff, just some dye mixtures, and away it goes. So really, box fan, put a hunk of cardboard or whatever. Cardboard worked good. I was worried about some fan issues, as if it were kind of lift or blow around. It doesn't do anything. It seems to work fine. Just keep it on low, even medium. Doesn't really do anything. I just put some tape around the hole that I cut so that there's nothing that's going to get down in there. So that's about it. Just a box fan set up on its side with cardboard around it and something in the middle to stick to the center thing of the fan so that when it spins, you can put your disc on it. Simple as that, I suppose. Didn't take much more than a couple hours and some cutting with a knife. And I'm going to do one right now and try to videotape it. So that'll go to the next part. Alrighty, so I'm back here. I put my disc on there with just a little circle of tape in the center. I've got my dye mixtures here, which are Rit dye, little shampoo bottles I got for like $1, and some clear soap to give it that viscosity, that thickness, so it doesn't kind of slime off real quick. And here goes. Hard to do while I'm holding a camera. That's why I hesitated. I usually don't let it spin for this long, but it's hard to turn it off while my hand is holding the thing. I got something like that. Not quite centered. It was a little wobbly. Probably because I'm occupied here. Alright, I'm all out of blue, so I did a whole bunch the last few days. That's what I got so far. And what the hell, add some yellow in there. Maybe a splash of red too. Just gonna pool a little bit of that in the middle. Sorry, I'm shaking this thing up here, red. Alrighty. Usually I have a switch for this, but I can't get to it quite now. Usually I go on and off really fast with it so that it doesn't get a little out of control with the spin. Like I said, since I'm holding the camera, it's kind of making that a little challenging. But I wanted to get a good visual of how it's done. I saw a couple other videos. One guy was using a drill. Didn't really see the benefits of that. This is super easy, super cheap, doesn't bother anything. Just get a little fan. On and off. On and off. So it keeps a constant spin, but it's not spinning too crazy fast. You can see all the dye flicking everywhere. Alright, so that's what I've got. Not gonna lie, it's not my favorite, but wanted to get a good visual of how it's all set up and doing it. Good ones will turn out like this. Let's just go back to these. That's pretty much what it looked like when it was setting, just a little darker. Rinsed it off with some warm water. Already played 2 rounds with them. So they're sticking. This one, we'll see. Got a few more I might try, but I think that's it for the video. So if there's any questions, consult DGcoursereview or ask me on here. Hope it helped. Hope it gave some ideas. So let's see what anyone else has got. If they have any other ideas, getting some old spin art on disc, self disc, doing their own designs, being creative, having some fun, all that kind of stuff. Well, alright then. Thanks, guy. Peace out.